Hey guys, welcome to my channel. My name is Jasmine and you're watching Yazz'n It Up. In today's video, I have my everyday makeup drawer for the month of July. I'm going to be shopping my stash and going into my makeup collection and picking new products that I haven't used yet or that I want to form an opinion on, want to test out, and I'm going to put it in my everyday makeup drawer, which is in my desk. And the products that I use for July I will be putting back, and let's just jump right into it. So I'm going to start off with my lip products, the ones that I've had for the month of July. I had these four from the brand Essence. These are just their regular lipsticks. I had a Kat Von D liquid lipstick in the shade Mother. I had a ColourPop mini in the shade Dopey. I had this MAC lipstick. It's in the shade Love Horn. One gloss that I picked out is from Buxom and it's in the shade Celeste. And lastly, I had this e.l.f. lip stain that I used a few times and I did enjoy it. It was alright. So we're going to dive right in. I really do like the Kat Von D liquid lipsticks. So they're right in here. And I think I'm going to get the shade Lolita because it's such a natural color. So I have Lolita here that I'm going to take out. And nothing else in there. Oh, I want to definitely pick out more glosses. I only picked out one like I showed you, but I wanted more options. So I'm going to pick this LA Colors High Shine one. I haven't really tested this one out. I think I wore it once. And another gloss that I'm going to try and use up. These two e.l.f. ones are pretty low. I'm going to reach for this redder shade, and it's Firecracker is the name of it. So these are the e.l.f. Hyper Shine glosses. So I'm going to pick those two out. And then ColourPop. I had this mini here, so I'm going to put that back in the shade Dopey. I have two of those now, so maybe I should just keep that in. Yeah, actually, I'm going to keep Dopey in because I have two of them and I love the shade so much. I'm also going to pull this ColourPop Lippy Stick in the shade With the Band. So these two will both come back in. Do I want like, yeah, I need a pink to match that pink gloss. So, what are you? This is the shade Top 8. It's more like a neutral pink almost. No, that's too close to Dopey. Let's pull this one. This is in the shade Schnookums. So I'm going to pull that one out. That was in my ColourPop haul if you guys haven't seen that yet. So these regular lipsticks back here, I pulled 5. 1 from MAC, 4 from the Essence brand. So let's yank. These are so bright. These just stand out on the camera to me. These are the Urban Decay matte lipsticks. Am I gonna wear those bright? Nah. Maybe some neutral. These are all of these black ones with the numbers on top, or the NYX soft matte lip creams. So I'm gonna pull a couple of these out and I'll show you guys right after. Alrighty, so I put these ones that are lined up right here. Those are the Essence ones that I had before, and I picked these 4 shades out to replace them. So this first one is an Abu Dhabi from the NYX soft matte line. This is in the shade Zurich here. And then I have San Paulo here. It's a nice pinker shade. And lastly, I have Rome. I think 2 out of the 4 shades that I just picked out, I'm like halfway done with. So it would be perfect if honestly I could just finish some of them up because some of them are a little bit older. So here are all the lip options that I have. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. If you guys haven't seen my makeup collection, I did post that recently. This top drawer, I have my eyebrow products. So the brow products that I had for the month of July was this Wet n Wild. This is the Ultimate Brow Kit that I really liked, and I also had this brow gel from Milani, so I'm going to switch those 2 products out. And I haven't yet tried this BH Cosmetics Fabulous Brow Trio, so I'm going to pull that out. And I'm testing out this Wet n Wild Ultimate Brow Mascara, which is a brow gel. I haven't yet tested this Maybelline Brow Drama, but I'll put that back for now. And do I want a pencil? I have 4 pencils here. Yeah, I'm gonna pull out this one. This is the Avon Glimmer Sticks for the brow definer. So this is actually not my shade. It's in the shade dark brown, but it's more of a red auburn color. So I think if I mix this in with the brow trio, I can make it work, because I want to get that out of my collection because it doesn't match me that well. So that's what I'm gonna do for brows. This next little one is liquid liner. So I picked out two. I have this Jordana one that's in black, and I have this NYX Vivid Brights in a bright purple. I did use this a couple times, so I'm gonna put this back. And this Jordana one I'm actually almost done with. It's starting to get clumpy, and I really have to dig in for some products. So I'm just gonna finish this one up this month. And to go with it, I'm gonna be pulling this. You can't even see the writing because it's completely gone. This is the Wet n Wild waterproof black eyeliner. So this will be perfect because I am going on vacation soon, and I'm going to be going to the pool and the beach. So this will be nice. And then for color, do I want one? I mean, I don't have many colorful eyeliners. I have yellow, red, purple. Most of them are just black. But I did just recently test out this Milani Stay Put matte, and it's blue, and it's so bright. Like, this is addicting almost. So I think I'm gonna pull this one in. Next drawer here, on this side I have my concealers, and on this side I have like eye prepping stuff. So I don't wear concealer every day. Actually, I don't wear it that often. So I usually just come in here when I do want to wear concealer, so I'm not going to pull any out. And then for eye primer, I was actually using a concealer. It was the It Cosmetics concealer, and it was in my project pan, and I finished that just today. So I need something for an eyeshadow base. So I'm going to take out, this one is old. This is the NYX Milk eyeshadow, like the jumbo pencil. I just depotted it. So I think this will be nice as an eyeshadow base for this month. So I'm just going to pull one out. And last but not least, I have pencil eyeliners. So for the month of July, I had this Glimmer Sticks eyeliner, and it's in a greener shade. I used this a few times. So to match the blue liquid eyeliner, I think I'm going to pull this blue one from L'Oreal, and it's in the shade Blue Cobalt. So I'm going to pull this one out, and I still do have a black one liner in my project pan, so I don't think I need to pull a black one quite yet. Okay, so this top drawer, I have my powders and I have my highlighters. So I'm just going to move this because it's sitting right on top. It's giving a glare. It's the Makeup Revolution Pro HD palette. So I'm going to put that aside. The highlighters that I had for July, I had this Makeup Revolution Triple Baked highlighter. I had this Laura Geller highlighter in Gilded Honey, and I had the Maybelline Master Chrome. So as you can see, all of these are pretty much the same shade. That was my bad. So when I picked this out, I want to make sure I have variety because they were just way too similar. First of all, I picked up a palette at TJ Maxx, the Anastasia Aurora palette, and I got it for 25 bucks. So I want to pull this out. It has a lot of color in it, which doesn't bother me, but I do want to pick a couple singles to go along with it. And I'm thinking about pulling this one, Wet n Wild Rainbow Highlighter. It's not even a rainbow, it's pink, gold, and white in it. I don't think I can open it. If I didn't say this before, I'm using my tripod, like the handheld that I would vlog on, so I only have one hand available. So I'm gonna pull that out, and maybe one more. Elf, NYX, ColourPop. Maybe I should do ColourPop. I have it in Flexitarian and I have it in Lunch Money. Should I do both? No, just Flexitarian. Yeah, I'm gonna pull Flexitarian out. And for powder, I had the Stay Matte loose powder. I only have 3 translucent powders, so I'm just gonna take the Fit Me out and put the Rimmel Matte powder back. This one I like using more towards the winter. This is the Coty Airspun. So I'm gonna take the Fit Me out, and I did have a pressed powder. This was the Dream Wonder by Maybelline, and I did really enjoy this one, and I do have one in my project pan, so I was like rotating between them. So I think I'm gonna take this LA Colors pressed powder because I haven't actually used it yet, so it'll be nice for me to test out. So this is my blush and bronzer drawer, and I had this Milani Baked Blush in Luminoso, and I also had a project pan blush that I actually finished. But for blush, I think I'm gonna pull out, this blush topper. This blush topper from Makeup Revolution. It's the Triple Baked Blusher in Peachy Keen, but it's not that pigmented. It just gives a real nice sheen. Because I'm thinking I'm going to pull a blush palette later. So I'm just going to pull this to the side for now. And then for contour and bronzer, I have one in my project pan. So I'm really trying to focus on that one and use it up. So I'm not going to pull anything from in here. Next up, I have this foundation, setting spray, primer, 3-in-1 kind of a drawer. So So for foundation for the past month, I had this Maybelline Fit Me Dewy and Smooth. The foundation that I have in my project pan is too light for me, so I wanted to pick a foundation that was darker for me so I can mix them together. But I've been using this for the past couple months and I'm kind of tired of it. And the second one that I had was this Rimmel Match Perfection, and I actually didn't like it as much as I thought, so I'm gonna put it back and maybe test it at a later time. So these are my foundations here. I need to pick one that's a little bit too dark for me so I can continue using my project pan foundation. And one that's dark on me is this Better Skin Super Stay Foundation from Maybelline. This will be nice to mix in, and then if I get a tan, it'll match me. And this One Heck of a Blot from Soap & Glory. I actually don't know how I like this foundation, so I'm really going to test it out this month and see if I like it, if I don't like it. And let's pull one more because I felt like I needed another foundation the past month. Like, I feel like I didn't pick too much last month and I feel like I needed just a little bit more. I really like this foundation. This is the Wet n Wild Photo Focus foundation. All right, I'm gonna pull this one is the darker one. This is in Classic Beige and this one is Desert Beige. So yeah, I'm gonna pull this darker one in the Wet n Wild Photo Focus. And then for setting spray, I actually finished 2 setting sprays in the month of July. I don't know how I did that. I had 2 half empties. It was the Wet n Wild matte one, and I finished up this NYX matte finish one. I actually had 2 of these and I finished the other bottle, so I didn't have any setting sprays towards the end of the month. So I'm gonna try out this one. This is the Flower Beauty Seal the Deal setting spray. I haven't tested that one out yet. So that one's gonna come in. And then for primer, I had the Smashbox Photo Finish Foundation Primer, the pore minimizing one. That one was okay, not my favorite. And then I had this matte Photo Focus. I'm actually almost done with this. Like, I have to squeeze real hard to get some of the product out. So I'm just gonna finish that up this month and put that back. And to go with the Soap & Glory foundation, I might as well just pull the primer. I absolutely love this. This is a recommendation from another YouTuber, and I'm so glad I picked it up. I have a pretty good dent in it, so I do want to make a little bit more progress in it. So these will be the products for the face that I'm going to be pulling out this month. Alright, so I'm on the floor, and these are the 4 eyeshadow products that I had for the month of July. I had the e.l.f. Matte for Matte eyeshadow palette. This is the first one. I had the Too Faced Chocolate Gold palette. I had this NYX Ultimate Shadow palette. I really made some colorful looks with this one. And I had this single clean color loose eyeshadow. It's more of a pinky peachy shade. So I think I'm going to pull a little bit more eyeshadow than I did last month. So I have 2 drawers of palettes and shadow like singles and stuff like that. So the past month I've been thinking of like what kind of looks I wanted to go for and what eyeshadow palette I've been kind of missing. And I haven't dug too much. Oh geez. I haven't dug too much into this Morphe palette. It is the 3502. And this is what it looks like. It's a lot of orangey shades, which I don't mind, but like if you cover the first few rows, it's a lot of neutrals down here, which I can really work with. So I really want to pull this one out because I haven't given it too much love. So I'm gonna pull that one out. Let's see. This drawer. What palette do I want to bring that I haven't used yet? Maybe a ColourPop one. I have 3 new ColourPop shadows that I haven't touched. Maybe the Dream Street. This is from Kathleen Lights. She's one of my favorite YouTubers. Yeah, maybe this one. Yeah, let's pull this one in because it's new. Like I said, I did place a ColourPop haul. So 1, 2, 3, 4. So 4 of these shades are new. 2 of them I already had prior. So I'm gonna take all of these ColourPop ones out, honestly, and really put them to the test. So I'm gonna pull all of these out. So I'm gonna have a big empty space, and I'm gonna put this clean color one back. And I'm gonna pull one more. Let's see. One more palette. This one is also new. Because I'm gonna be trying out all of these new ColourPop ones, I think I'm gonna put Dream Street back and I'm gonna try this one. So, change of plans. Sorry, Kathleen. So I want to pull out 2 that I know how they perform, which is the Morphe palette, and one that I haven't used in a long time is the Smoky one. I haven't really used any of my Naked palettes recently, but I've been thinking about this one for some reason. So this is the Naked Smoky, so I'm going to have the Naked Smoky, this balm one that I've picked up at TJ Maxx a while ago, and this Morphe palette, and obviously all of the single shadows from ColourPop. That way I have a nice variety of things. So I have the Naked, the Balm, Morphe, and all these ColourPop singles. I didn't want to pull the Kathleen Lights because I have all of these to try out, and then this one is also new. And you know how I said before that I wanted a blush palette? I feel like this can be it because it has 3 blushes in it, and it has a bronzer just in case if I finish my Project Pan bronzer. And then it has 4 shadows, and all the way to the right over here is the Mary Luminizer, which is another highlight that I can use. So this is perfect. I think this is enough for me. So this is what my everyday makeup drawer looks like. I'm sorry if it's a bit dark back there. I have the powder that I picked out, the pressed powder, the 2 highlighters, the blush topper. All these white things here are the ColourPop single shadows, the eyeliners, and all my face bases are like right in the middle here. This I always forget to talk about. It just sits in here because I use it a lot. This is the City Colors Glow Complexion, like a highlighter, liquid highlighter. So that stays in there because I use it for my face and my body. Lip products are back here. This is my Project Pan basket and everyday stuff like mascara, eyelash curler, chapstick. I put the eye base in here, and all the way to the right I have the palettes, and underneath is the Morphe palette. I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. Don't forget to give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel. It's the red button down below, and when you hit that button I pop up in your subscription feed and you find my videos faster. You can get notified every Monday and Friday when you hit the little bell that's right next to it. My Instagram is always listed down below if you guys want to tag me in any of your beauty photos or if you want to follow me. And I hope you enjoyed today's video and you have a great day.